Welcome to Invest to Freedom. I am Frank. If you look around today, everyone wants to look like a millionaire. They finance the luxury cars, they take out massive loans for the perfect house, and they buy designer clothes just to impress people they do not even like. But the truth about real wealth is that it is completely silent. The people who are actually getting rich are doing it in the shadows. They are building invisible financial empires while the rest of the world is busy seeking attention. Today, I am going to share the ultimate blueprint for stealth wealth. I will show you exactly how to build serious, life-changing money without anyone around you ever noticing. But before we get into these rules, I want to hear from you. What is the one thing you would do if you suddenly had absolute financial freedom? Let me know your answer in the comments below. And if you are serious about building real wealth instead of just faking it, hit that subscribe button right now. Rule number 1, master the boring job description. When you start making serious money or get a massive promotion, your ego naturally wants you to brag about it at family dinners or high school reunions. Do not do it. When people ask what you do, give them the most generic, uninteresting answer possible. If you run a highly profitable e-commerce empire, just tell them you work in logistics. If you are a senior executive making $500,000 a year, just say you are in management and the hours are long. When you make your career sound completely average, people instantly lose interest in your finances. You eliminate the jealousy, the expectations, and the sudden requests for loans. Rule number 2, implement the zero-touch money funnel. Willpower is a terrible financial strategy. If you wait until the end of the month to invest whatever is left over, you will always find a reason to spend it. The secret to invisible wealth is setting up a system that steals your money before you can ever see it. You need to route your paycheck so that a massive percentage automatically diverts into your investment accounts and hidden savings the exact second you get paid. Your checking account should always look slightly tight. If your daily account looks like you are just getting by, you will live like you are just getting by, while your true net worth explodes quietly in the background. Rule number 3, adopt the invisible vehicle strategy. Car payments are the greatest destroyer of middle-class wealth, but stealth wealth goes a step further than just buying a used car. You want a car that is completely invisible to society. A gray Toyota, a silver Honda, something so incredibly common that it blends into every single parking lot on Earth. When you drive an invisible car, you do not trigger the wealth radar of your neighbors, your coworkers, or your relatives. You get to transport yourself safely and comfortably from point A to point B, while redirecting hundreds of dollars every month into assets that actually appreciate. Rule number 4, practice digital ghosting. Every time you post a picture of a fancy dinner, a first-class flight, or a new luxury watch, you are leaking data to the world. You are actively inviting people to calculate your net worth. The truly wealthy operate in a social media blackout when it comes to their lifestyle. They do not post their wins. They do not tag high-end locations. If you want to build wealth in peace, keep your milestones to yourself. Celebrate with your spouse or a trusted mentor offline. When the internet thinks your life is completely ordinary, you are free to build extraordinary wealth without anyone trying to slow you down. Rule number 5, reject the dream house trap. Society tells you that the moment you can afford a massive house with a perfectly manicured lawn, you must buy it. But a massive house is essentially a giant billboard announcing your wealth to the neighborhood, and it comes with massive property taxes, massive utility bills, and massive maintenance costs. The stealth wealth move is to buy the worst house in the best neighborhood, or simply a modest, comfortable home well below your actual means. You keep your living space private, cozy, and affordable. The difference between what you could have spent on a huge mortgage and what you actually spend gets poured directly into income-producing assets. Rule number 6, enforce a promotion blackout period. Whenever ordinary people get a raise, they immediately upgrade their lifestyle to match their new income. They lease a better car or rent a pricier apartment within a week. When you get a raise, you must enforce a strict 12-month blackout period. For one entire year after your income increases, you are strictly forbidden from upgrading any aspect of your life. You live exactly as you did the year before, and you invest 100% of the new money. By doing this, you capture the entire financial benefit of your hard work, and nobody around you realizes your earning power has shifted. Rule number 7, embrace extreme financial boredom. We are constantly sold the idea that investing should be thrilling. People want to day trade, flip houses, and hunt for the next crypto moonshot. But excitement usually leads to catastrophic losses. The best way to build wealth quietly is to make your investments so incredibly boring that there is absolutely nothing to talk about at parties. You buy broad market index funds. You reinvest the dividends. You hold them for decades. There is no drama, no late-night panic, and no bragging rights. Just the quiet, relentless compounding of money that will eventually buy your total freedom. Rule number 8, build a secret fortress of cash. You need an emergency fund of 6 to 12 months of living expenses. But the key is that this money must be a complete secret. Do not tell your siblings, do not tell your friends, and definitely do not mention it to your coworkers. When people know you have a massive safety net, they stop seeing it as your emergency fund and start seeing it as their emergency fund. They will come to you when they make bad decisions. Keep this money locked away in a high-yield account that only you have access to. It is your ultimate insurance policy against the chaos of the world. Building wealth without anyone knowing is not about being greedy or paranoid. It is about protecting your peace of mind. It is about removing the target from your back and building a life where your choices are dictated by your own desires, not by the expectations of an audience. When you remove the need to look rich, you free up all the resources required to actually become rich. Thank you for spending your time with me today. Keep your head down, keep your finances quiet, and keep building your future. I am Frank. This is Invest to Freedom, and I will see you in the next one.